Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we are going to present our case study related to destruction or damage due to tornado by using GPS, GIS and remote sensing. First of all, my name is Erika Nisha.
My name is Noalia Nazira binti Shamsu.
I am Nurfarahin Zain binti Jeffrey Zain, matrix number HF190074.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Norain binti Janain.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Syed Muhammad Farid.
Okay, as you can see, this is one of the location, view of tornado scene and high wind location. Okay, next is the content of presentation. Okay, in this content we have issue on destruction and damage by tornado, view picture of effect of tornado, an explanation about global positioning system on tornado, explanation about geographic information system on tornado, and remote sensing on tornado, and lastly conclusion. Okay, this is issue of destruction and damage of tornado. As you can see, for the left side is tornado damage by rural area. As you can see, the view of the damage by tornado, and at the right side is tornado damage by urban area and the effect of tornado at urban area. Next, we go to destruction of damage due to a tornado. Okay, as you can see, the figure shows the disaster and effect that causes by tornado. The houses is destroyed by the tornado. It is affected to the citizen and the residential area at the location. Okay, next I will pass to my friend to explain about global positioning system on tornado.
Okay, for GPS, the importance of GPS application in monitoring and managing disaster event cannot be overemphasized. This is because GPS is used in providing real-time information of location with high precision that can help in managing each of the process of disaster event, starting from pre-disaster, during disaster, and post-disaster event. Privat 2012, in their study, used Global Positioning System, which is GPS, enabled cameras and video cameras, notebook, data collection form, and standard engineering equipment, which is measuring tape, annotation maps, GPS unit, to conduct rapid forensic evaluation of the structural damage to building to collect data at the damaged areas. Data were collected via both active and passive modes. In addition, the GPS track will help them to create a progress map of the study. GPS was used to monitor, assess, detect or manage such disaster in order to manage and mitigation of disaster situation.
As you can see in the slide, there's a figure present one of the GPS disaster management process. GPS disaster management process can be used at every stage of disaster event. Stages of disaster event can be divided by 3 stages. The first one is pre-disaster. By using GPS, we can predict and monitor of vulnerable areas. The second one is during disaster. During disaster event, we can detect and monitor of the event occurred. And last one is post-disaster. During the post-disaster, we can do assessment of disaster extent and damages. So, in this figure shows GPS disaster management process. GPS disaster management has its ability to be used at any time of the day under any weather condition. It is because Global Navigation Satellite System GNSS has 100% coverage. Also, GPS is free for users and can be used to manage disaster from everywhere.
Okay, we will move to the next slide or part, which is a geographic information system, and known GIS. GIS is a data references to a place where a set of geographic coordinates which can be often gathered, manipulated, and displayed in real time. GIS platform provides geographic information system where each of the images were clipped to a spatial extent representing a 3-kilometer buffer around the path of each tornado. Pre-disaster based maps containing aerial imagery, street maps, and geospatial labels are widely available via GIS inventory, according to the Petian et al. 2003. Based on Yang et al., the land covers within the tornado damage paths were identified using data from National Land Cover Database 2016. And the last point is multiple layers of information that was gathered during the GIS survey will be created and viewed in the GIS map. An attribute table to be formed which the user can query all the information in the respective map. Picture show is the data that will produce from the GIS, which is the topographic database, the aerial photo or orthophoto, plan or map, terrestrial data, and using LiDAR or SAR, which is airborne or terrestrial, to get the respective data that needed, for example, tornado event disaster.
Okay, I will continue to present on remote sensing. Remote sensing is a technique applied to high-resolution satellite imagery to determine the characteristic of tornado damage and tornado outbreak. By using a 3 remote sensing method, including principal component analysis, normalized difference vegetation index analysis, and NDVI change analysis, which elicit tornado damage path at different level of detail on the 23.5 m resolution image that captured by the linear imaging self-scanning 3 sensor on the Indian remote sensing satellite before and after the outbreak. It's this recording by Yuan et al. Okay, this is an image of by the NDVI image before tornado, after tornado. Then it's also you image of typical tree damage, debris and scour ground in creek areas, and also the image of residential area. Okay, another cases when 58 tornadoes were documented to have touched down in 16 countries of the NWS Norman CWA. The meteorologists prefer to survey the damage in the field, preferably using survey team, and follow the guidelines for conducting windstorm damage survey according to Stump and Doswell 2002. Okay, it is concluded that remote sensing technique on IRS list 3 imagery is an example of multispectral satellite imagery which can be useful in assessing tornado damage, particularly for extensive and extensive event by Burrow et al. 2020. Okay, now I will pass to my colleague. Thank you.
Okay, for the conclusion, the result of the case study proved that the assessment methodology was sufficient to conduct a damage assessment from tornadoes through combining remote sensing, photograph, track-based GPS units, and GIS software. Each point can be thought of as representing model data investigation of every 10 minutes with realistic directional changes. The integration of GPS, RS data, and GIS mapping can help mitigate the effect of any natural disaster. Okay, that's all from us. Thank you.